Alright, so you've probably heard of the usual suspects in the travel credit card world. The Amex Platinum card, the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, and maybe even the Venture X card. But now Citi has stepped back into the ring with a new and improved contender, the Citi Strata Premier card. And listen, I know that Citi hasn't always had the flashiest reputation, but this time they're making moves. We're talking 3 times points on a ton of categories, a $100 hotel credit, a big sign-up bonus, and a $95 annual fee that's surprisingly reasonable for what you get. So the question is, does this card actually go toe-to-toe with the giants like Amex and Chase? Or is it just another rebrand with some clever marketing? Well, in this video, I'm going to break it all down for you. What the Citi Strata Premier card does well, where it still falls short, and how it compares to the cards that have dominated this space for years. Whether you're new to the points and miles game, or you're just looking to level up your wallet, you'll want to hear this before applying for your next card. So let's get into it. Who the Citi Strata Premier card is best for? So let's get real. No credit card is perfect for everyone, and the Citi Strata Premier card is no different. But if you fall into any of the following categories, this card might actually be a hidden gem. You're a frequent traveler who hates overpaying for premium cards. If you love to travel, but don't want to drop $400 to $700 a year on a card just to access lounge snacks, this card is a great option. The Strata Premier card still gives you solid travel rewards, flexible redemptions, and a $100 annual hotel credit, all for just $95 a year. It's like a budget luxury experience. You're getting a ton of value without the hefty price tag. You spend a lot on daily categories, not just travel. The card also allows you to earn 3 times points from a wide variety of categories that include air travel, hotels, restaurants, supermarkets, and even gas stations. So if you're someone who's living life, not just collecting points on the occasional vacation, you're going to rack up points quickly with this card. And honestly, it's rare to find a card that offers that many bonus categories at 3 times points without crazy restrictions. You're someone who wants access to transfer partners without paying Amex or Chase prices. Now here's a big one. Citi Thank You points transfer to 15 airline partners, including JetBlue, Turkish Airlines, Avianca, Emirates, and more. That puts it right in a similar league to Amex membership rewards or Chase Ultimate rewards, but again for a fraction of the annual fee. So if you're looking to dabble in the world of points transfers and stretch your rewards further, this is one of the most affordable ways to get in the game. You already have a premium card but want to max out categories. If you already have an Amex Platinum card or a Chase Sapphire Reserve card, the Strata Premier card can actually complement your setup. Think of it as your daily driver, the card you use for gas, groceries, and restaurants when your main card only earns 1 or 2 times points. That way you're not leaving points on the table, and you're keeping your travel strategy tight. Now with that being said, this card might not be great for you if you're someone who loves airport lounges, values premium perks over earning rates, or is already deep into the Chase or Amex ecosystems. This card might feel a bit underwhelming. Also, if you don't travel much or rarely redeem through travel partners, you might be better off with a straightforward cashback card. The bottom line, the Citi Strata Premier card is for the everyday earner with a travel mindset. It rewards you with real-world spending, gives you solid travel perks without breaking the bank, and opens the door to travel partners without needing a PhD in credit card points. Annual fee and sign-up bonus. Is it worth it? Alright, so now let's talk about what this card is actually going to cost you and what you get in return. The annual fee on the Citi Strata Premier card is a very manageable $95. That's it. No first-year wave gimmicks, no tiered pricing, no surprise add-ons, just $95 flat. And compared to other travel-focused cards like the Amex Gold card that costs $325 a year, or the Chase Sapphire Reserve card which costs $550 a year, this one's definitely on a more affordable end of the spectrum. Now at the time of making this video, you can earn 60,000 thank you points after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months. That's a really solid bonus, especially considering how flexible Citi's points are. To put it in perspective, if you redeem those points for travel through Citi's portal, you're looking at roughly $600 in value. But if you transfer those points to the right airline partner and snag a good redemption, you're looking at well over $1,000 in value, especially for international business class flights. So yeah, this bonus alone can easily cover 5 to 10 years of annual fees if you use it right. Other notable benefits. Now let's break down some of the day-to-day perks that helps justify that $95 annual fee, even after the welcome bonus is gone. So first up, you get $100 off a single hotel stay of $500 or more, booked through Citi's travel portal. That alone can cancel out the entire annual fee, even if you only use it once a year. No foreign transaction fees. If you travel internationally, this is a must-have. You won't get hit with those sneaky 3% foreign transaction fees that some cards still charge. Access to Citi Travel. The revamped Citi Travel portal, powered by Booking.com, gives you a non-stop shop to book flights, hotels, and rental cars with your points or cash. It's easy to use and actually competitive compared to other travel sites. So, is the annual fee worth it? If you're spending a decent amount in the card's bonus categories such as groceries, gas, dining or travel, the $95 annual fee is a non-issue. You'll earn that back and more in rewards pretty quickly. Plus, the $100 hotel credit every year makes it almost a no-brainer, especially if you travel even just once a year. Points earning potential. Who gives you the most bang for your buck? Okay, now let's get into what really matters day to day. How many points you are actually earning when you swipe this card. Because a card can have a great sign-up bonus and a flashy name. But if it's only earning 1 point per dollar spent on most of your spending, that's just leaving rewards on the table. What the Citi Strata Premier card offers. So with the Citi Strata Premier card, you're earning 3 times points at restaurants, supermarkets, gas stations, on air travel and at hotels. Everything else will earn you 1 point per dollar spent. That's a pretty impressive lineup, especially the 3 times points on groceries and gas, which a lot of premium cards overlook or limit. This makes the Strata Premier card a real workhorse for everyday spending, not just the big travel purchases. Now, for purchases on hotel, car rentals and attractions that are booked through citytravel.com, you can earn 10 times points per dollar spent. Needless to say, if you make good use of this option, you will earn a ton of additional points. Okay, so now let's see how it compares to the competition. Starting first with the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, you can earn 5 times points on travel purchased through Chase Travel, 3 times points on dining, 3 times points on online grocery purchases, not including Walmart or Target, 3 times points on select streaming services, 2 times points on travel outside of Chase Travel, and then 1 point per dollar spent on everything else. So pretty solid, but it misses the mark on gas and in-store groceries unless you're buying online. Next up, with the Amex Gold card, you will earn 4 times points on restaurants and 4 times points at US supermarkets up to $25,000 a year. 3 times points on flights booked directly with airlines or via Amex Travel, 2 times points on hotels booked through Amex Travel, and then 1 point per dollar spent on everything else. So the Amex Gold card has really strong earning categories, but you're also paying a $325 annual fee, so that extra point comes at a price. And finally, the Capital One Venture X card offers the ability to earn 10 times miles on hotels and car rentals that are booked through Capital One Travel, 5 times miles on flights and vacation rentals that are also booked through Capital One Travel, and then 2 times miles on everything else. So it offers high potential, but only if you book through their portal. For regular everyday spending, it's just 2 times miles flat. So who comes out on top? Well, if you're someone who does a lot of in-person, real-world spending, like groceries, gas, and eating out, the Citi Strata Premier card is one of the most rewarding $95 cards on the market. It doesn't require you to jump through hoops, use a special portal, or worry about caps, except maybe with the hotel benefit. Just swipe and earn. And if you already have a premium card like the Amex Platinum card or Venture X card, the Citi Strata Premier card is an excellent companion. You can lean on it to max out those everyday bonus categories and rack up even more points faster. How to redeem Citi Thank You points for maximum value. Alright, so now that you're racking up thank you points with the Citi Strata Premier card, here's the million-dollar question. How do you actually use them without wasting them? Because here's the truth. Not all redemptions are created equal. You could turn your points into cash back, sure, but you'd be getting way less value than you could with the right travel strategy. So let's break it down. Option 1, cashback or statement credits, the lowest value. This is the easiest route, but also the least exciting. You can redeem your points for statement credits, gift cards, or direct deposits at a flat 1 cent per point, or sometimes less depending on the method. That means 10,000 points equal $100 in value. It's clean, simple, and immediate, but you're leaving value on the table, especially if you travel or want to stretch those points further. Option 2, travel through the Citi Travel portal. Good value. Using your points through Citi's own travel portal gets you 1 cent per point, just like with cashback, but it often feels like more, because you're covering things like flights, hotels, and rental cars. So if you're not quite ready to dive into transfer partners, this is a solid middle ground. Easy to use, no blackout dates, and powered by Booking.com. But if you really want to unlock the full value of thank you points, there is option 3, transfer to airline partners, the best value. This is where the real magic happens. The Citi Strata Premier card gives you access to 15 airline partners, and most of them transfer at a 1-to-1 ratio. That includes Turkish Airlines, Avianca Life Miles, Air France, KLM Flying Blue, Singapore Airlines, Emirates, JetBlue, and more. This is where you can start doing things like booking business class flights to Europe for 45 to 60,000 points, finding domestic flights on United using Turkish miles for as little as 7,500 points, or scoring great value on international trips with partners like Qatar or Etihad when deals are live. With transfer partners, those same 60,000 points from your sign-up bonus could easily be worth $1,000, $1,500 or more, depending on how you use them. Pro tip, use tools like PointMe or SeatSmart Seats.aero. Now, if the idea of transfer partners sounds confusing, don't worry. Tools like PointMe or Seats.aero help you search for reward flights across multiple programs. It's a great way to figure out where your points will go the furthest, when to avoid using points. So I'd recommend trying not to use thank you points for things like merchandise, Amazon redemptions, low-value gift cards, or non-travel experiences. Many of these only give you 0.8 cents or less per point, which is a terrible deal. Travel perks and lounge access. What do you actually get? So here's where things get interesting. The Citi Strata Premier card is often seen as a budget traveler's card. But what do you really get when it comes to perks? And how does it hold up against heavyweights like the Amex Platinum card or Chase Sapphire Reserve card? Let's take a look. A $100 annual hotel credit. This is one of the most underrated features of the Strata Premier card. Each year you get a $100 credit on a single hotel booking of $500 or more. But here's the catch. It has to be booked through the Citi Travel portal. Still, if you travel even once a year, this can wipe out the entire $95 annual fee in one go. Whether it's a weekend getaway or a work trip, it's basically free money if you are already planning to book a hotel. No foreign transaction fees. This is low-key must-have if you travel internationally. Some cards still charge a sneaky 3% fee on purchases made outside the US, but with the Citi Strata Premier card, you're clear. That makes it an easy go-to for using abroad or booking overseas flights and hotels. But what about lounge access? Well, here's where the Citi Strata Premier card falls a bit short. It doesn't include airport lounge access. So if you're someone who's used to relaxing in lounges before a flight, sipping on free drinks and enjoying a little peace and quiet, this card won't cut it. You'll need to look at something like the Capital One Venture X card, which comes with Priority Pass and Capital One lounge access. The Chase Sapphire Reserve card also includes Priority Pass. And then the Amex Platinum card, which is pretty much the king of lounges, with access to Centurion lounges, Delta Sky Clubs when flying Delta, and more. But keep in mind, those cards come with much higher annual fees. You're paying $395 to $695 a year for that extra comfort. So if lounges aren't a big deal for you, or if you already have a premium card that covers it, the Citi Strata Premier card is still giving you strong travel value without making you overpay for perks you won't use often. Other travel related perks. Now, the Citi Strata Premier card also includes some standard travel protections, like trip cancellation, interruption protection, secondary car rental insurance, and travel and emergency assistance. It's not quite as robust as the protections you get with a premium travel card, but again, you're paying $95, not $550 plus. For casual or budget-conscious travelers, it hits a nice balance. So if you're a frequent traveler who needs lounges, VIP treatment, and premium perks, you'll want to pair this with a higher tier card. But if you just want a solid, affordable travel card with strong earning power, a hotel credit, and no foreign transaction fees, the Citi Strata Premier card is one of the best bang for your buck options out there. Alright, so now that we've broken down the earning power, the perks, the redemption options, and how it stacks up against the competition, here's the bottom line. The Citi Strata Premier card isn't trying to be the flashiest card on the market. It's not dangling luxury airport lounges or $300 travel credits in front of you. But that's kind of the point. It's built for people who want real rewards on everyday spending without the steep annual fee or complicated hoops to jump through. Let's zoom out. The $95 annual fee is very fair. The 60,000 point sign-up bonus is excellent. 3 times points earning on groceries, dining, gas, and travel is a killer combo. Flexible points with solid transfer partners are a huge upside. And the $100 hotel credit makes the annual fee basically disappear. The only major trade-off, no lounge access or ultra-premium travel perks. But honestly, most people don't use those enough to justify a $550 plus annual fee anyway. So who is this card for? If you spend a lot on groceries, dining, gas, or travel, want a card with flexible points that actually go far, don't want to pay hundreds in annual fees for perks you might never use, and still want a strong travel card that punches above its weight, then the Citi Strata Premier card is absolutely worth a spot in your wallet. It's simple, it's effective, and delivers real value without the fluff. Now, if this breakdown helped you out, or even saved you from choosing the wrong card, give this video a like and let me know. And if you want more deep dives on cards, travel hacks, and how to make your money work harder, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Now, if you'd like to learn more about one of the best credit card combos available today, make sure to check out this video here.